What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to Tyrant's Mythic Tips and Tricks Volume 4. It's been quite a while, hasn't it? Today we are focusing on the Halo 4 Mission Composer, more specifically, any landing you can walk away from, that particular chapter. This is on Mythic difficulty, Legendary All Skulls on, of course. And this part of the mission tends to be the most difficult and the most complicated. You've got 4 elites to deal with, and you've got 2 hunters. So, grab a hologram from that chest back there, grab the sticky detonator from that poor Marine. When this door opens, when the doctor shuts up, go ahead and launch a hologram out there to distract the other guys, assassinate the Jackal, run back here. You've got 5 grunts to worry about on the bottom level, 1 on the top, 1 Jackal marksman on the top as well, and 2 shielded Jackals, typically 1 on either side of that door. So take out the grunts first. Sometimes they will sort of bunny hop over to you. It's not a big deal. Just try not to get caught in the crossfire of the grenades. See, there's that guy right there. If you keep a corner between you and the Jackal, he tends to not see you. And very oftentimes, even if he does, we'll go back into patrol mode very quickly. So up here you've got 2 Jackal snipers to deal with. Again, use that corner technique so they can't really hit you. They aim for the center of mass, not the head. Crouch jump up here, down to here. Now here's where it gets tricky. Get that sticky detonator out. Use it to knock off this side gunner right here. Load up the barrier. Now here's where it gets complicated. You want to run back here to where this pipe intersects with the walkway, jump up when they do, throw a grenade, and boom, that first wave of the 4 elites goes right off the cliff. You do not need to engage them. So instead of engaging 4 elites, you are only engaging 2. I'd like to thank Halo Roach for that little tip. Shoot a hologram up those stairs. That will cause at least the first zealot to charge him. Boom, zealot is down. That's 3 of the 4 elites. Hologram is very effective for this part of the mission. So now we only have the concussion warrior to deal with. 1 elite is certainly better than 4. There he is. Run! You're going to need that concussion rifle and also active camouflage. That's why it's imperative that you do not launch all 4 elites off the cliff, just the 2. So as you can see, all 4 elites are now down for the count. Pick up the concussion rifle, pick up a DMR. You've got 1 DMR downstairs, 2 upstairs. We went ahead and grabbed that active camouflage from the downed zealot. Now here's where it gets tricky again. Use the concussion rifle. Place your foot about halfway on this notch right here. There we go. Halfway. Aim for that little lighted area. And you're going to go flying up the pipe right here. It tends to vary a little bit, so you're going to want to practice this a lot. But you basically get to skip all those enemies in the tower below. Don't need to fight them. There's some sort of invisible barrier here, so you sort of have to play with it a little bit. But there we go. We're on the rooftop. We're going to charge over here, right to the door, and right to the hunters. Now the hunters aren't nearly as powerful as they were in Halo Reach. Their hitboxes tend to be a little bit smaller, but that also goes for their melees. They don't seem to have quite as much range or impact, so they're not as fearsome to fight in close-range combat. So you want to pick up that shotgun. We're going to run over here first. Seems to be the safest way. Then sprint up the stairs into this doorway. There's a sticky detonator right here. Grab it. Also take note of that shotgun over there as well. So I'm going to see if I can get his attention real quick. Just kind of soften him up just a little bit. Now I'm going to go 2 sticky detonators, or I should say 2 sticky grenades. We're going to soften them up a little bit with some frag grenades and some plasma grenades. Feel free to use all your grenades on this guy. It just softens them up just a little bit. Our goal here is to knock the back armor off just like that, so that we have a much bigger hitbox when it comes to fighting him in close range combat. Here's where it gets a little bit trickier. Charge him. His moves are very predictable. If he swings... Whoa. Okay. If he swings to his right, then you want to duck, because he'll miss you. See, look how far that was. Or I should say how easy that was. Now, if he swings to his left, just easily step a little bit further to your right. I mean, it's very easy to dodge his attacks. You just need to be prepared for it. With this guy, it's going to be a lot simpler, because you've got all this sticky detonator ammo from the crate over there on the far right. So you can do basically the vast majority of your damage with this. You don't have to worry about dancing with him too much. So we still got some more left. That way we don't have to go too far into it. And of course, the best part about this is he's still being distracted by the Marines and the scientists hovering on the other side over there. So at this point, you can use your active camo and your shotgun to finish him off. You do want to be a little bit quick about this, because he does tend to fire his fuel rod cannon into the room, which can be a little bit devastating and can definitely take down your shields. You can use the active camo to sneak up on him so he doesn't turn around right as you are in his face. So we're going to keep just doing these slow shots right here. Really don't want to screw up at this point, because again, this is definitely the toughest part of the mission right here. Any landing you can walk away from. If you can get through this part, odds are you'll probably be able to make it through the rest of the mission too. Luck does need to be a little bit on your side, but again, this is the most quote-unquote skillful part right here. This is what's going to challenge you the most. This is what takes the most luck. And just like that, hunters are down. That is how you deal with the hunters and the elites on the first part of Composer. Thank you so much for joining me today. Hope you enjoyed the latest installment of Tyrant's Mythic tips and tricks.
Door controls.
And check out MythicTyrant.com for the upcoming Mythic guide for Composer. Full mission. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. And as always, I'm the Tyrant, signing off.